Well, good morning, amazing yogi friends and family. Today's class is going to be a yin type of class, but more of a chakra opening class. We will be taking yin poses in order to open up the chakras. So in a few moments, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I know about chakras and share information with you while you're in these poses. So as you're in the poses, I will explain the chakra to you, read a little passage, and just allow yourself to be in it for a few moments, well, more like a few minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Just focusing on your breath and allowing that release of energy. But before you begin, there are some props that you're going to need for your yoga practice today. If you happen to have a bolster at home, you want to grab your bolster. If you don't have a bolster at home, you can easily make one. If you have an extra yoga mat, you can roll that yoga mat up, take a blanket, wrap that blanket around the yoga mat so that you create some thickness and height and some comfort. If you don't have an extra yoga mat at home, and you have a foam roller, mine has escaped me here, but you have a foam roller, you could do the same thing, take that blanket, wrap it around it, give yourself some support and height for anything that requires lying across a bolster. If you don't have any of those, and you have blocks, you can take your blocks and place them on your mat so that they're your shoulder blades width apart, and allow yourself to lie over those blocks so that the shoulder blades are lifted, the chest is lifted, so that the shoulder blades are supported, the chest is lifted, and if you have a throw pillow at home, you can place a throw pillow underneath the head, allow the arms to come out to the sides. This is quite a lovely feeling. It feels very supportive. If you don't have a little throw pillow at home, you may also roll a blanket to support the head. So you just want your head supported, shoulders supported. So that's a nice pose as well to do. If you don't have blocks at home, another option is books. I'm sure we have some books at home somewhere. You just want books that are the same height, or same thickness, I should say, so that you have the same height and same support. 2 of my favorite books, Wheels of Life, which I will be sharing with you today about chakras, and Light on Yoga, Iyengar-based yoga, love him. So 2 of my faves that are always here at the studio. Again, you could place them here as well. If you need a little bit more height, you could place blankets on here. You want some more support, you can do that as well. So those are some various props. If you have sandbags at home, have your sandbags handy. If you don't have sandbags, which is probably the prop that most people don't have, and you have hand weights, you could use hand weights, maybe wrap a hand towel around it, just again to give yourself some cushioning and not have those weights like pressing into you anywhere. So those are some options if you're going to use sandbags. Maybe today you just forego those. So those are all my thoughts. You may even have better ideas than I do for that. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. I will be using the gong to bring you out of your poses. Such a lovely sound. I don't play the gong very often, but it is nice to hear that reverberation. So that's what I will be bringing you out of your poses with. So when you hear that sound, just again, I'll guide you out with the breath. So we are going to begin our chakra yin type class today. So again, I highly recommend this book, Wheels of Life. It's a pretty light read, but there's really good information in here about your chakras. One of the pictures that I would like to share with you that I find interesting about the chakras is that they are a ganglia of nerves that are located along our spine, and within those ganglia of nerves is our energy, and our energy runs from the base of our spine up through the crown of our head. And what I really find fascinating now is that the Western versus Eastern thought. Eastern cultures have I don't want to use the word believed in, but have used these chakras and systems for ages and ages, and the Western world is finally coming around to that and
You know, when the medical field seems to support the spiritual field, so to speak, or energetic field, it's kind of nice. But anyway, so here's a picture that I was looking for that shows you where the ganglia of nerves are and how they run along our spine and create openings and energies in our body. So it affects not only our mood, our emotions, but our physical selves. So it's all interconnected, which, you know, we know that, right? So anyway, so today we're going to learn about our chakras and just allow that chance for our energy to be open, allow ourselves some growth here, allow ourselves some quiet. During this time, we may be experiencing different types of emotions, and that's okay, right? We are human, we're living in this experience, so we just allow them to flow, allow them to go, and just be present with wherever you are today. And we'll end the practice in a guided meditation of imagery and color, which you'll see are connected to our chakras as well. So beginning with our first chakra, you're going to take the pose of supported bridge. So lying down on your mat. In supported bridge, if you have a block, you're just gently walking the feet back, taking the block, placing it underneath of the sacrum, and allowing the legs to stretch out, arms out to the side. This should feel good. There should be no pain in the lower spine. Again, if you don't have a block, you can always place a book there. If you like a deeper sensation, again, you can come up on a higher height as well. Just feel supported, feel lifted, feel relaxed. But the sensation is at the base of the spine. So coming into your pose, and allowing your eyes to close. Bring the awareness into your breath. So our first chakra, the Sanskrit name is Muladhara. The meaning is root support. The location is the perineum, base of the spine. The element is earth. The function is survival and grounding. Our inner state is stillness, security, stability. Our rights are the right to be here and the right to have. Our outer manifestation is solid. The glands are the adrenal glands. Malfunctions and blockages in your chakra, in this root chakra, could be weight problems, constipation, sciatic, degenerative arthritis, or knee troubles. The color is red. The sense is smell. The seed sound is lam. The petals are 4, vam, sam, sam, sam. The planets are Saturn and Earth. Metal is lead. Foods are protein and meats. Corresponding verb is I have. The yoga path is Hatha yoga. Herbs for incense are cedar. Minerals, lodestone, ruby, garnet, and bloodstone. The animals are the elephant, ox, and bull. The archangel is Ariel, and our chief operating force is gravity. Your body is the journey, and it is where you begin. It is your connection to the physical world, your foundation, the home of your dance. You are the place from which all action and understanding will arise, and to which it will return. You are the testing ground of truth. You are the ground on which all things rest. You are the earth from which all things grow. You are here. You are solid. You are alive. You are the point from which all things happen. either pressing the hands into the mat or gently rolling to your right. Slowly come back up into a comfortable seated position. So our pose for chakra, our second chakra, you may use the bolster if you'd like, or again, any of those other props to set up. And we're drawing the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, allowing the spine to come over the bolster, maybe over those blocks. And if you'd like, and you have sandbags, you can gently place the sandbags here. Again, the bolster's not too far down, so that there's no stress on the lower spine. And allowing your eyes to close again. Bring that awareness into your breath. Our second chakra, the Sanskrit name is Swadhisthana. The meaning is sweetness. The location is the lower abdomen, genitals, and the womb. The element is water. The function is desire, pleasure, sexuality, and procreation. Inner state is feelings. Outer state is liquid. The glands are the ovaries and the testicles. Malfunction can be impotence, frigidity, uterine, bladder, or kidney trouble, or even a stiff lower back. The color is orange. The sense is taste. Seed sound is vom. The celestial body is the moon. Metal is tin. Food is liquids. Corresponding verb is I feel. The yogic path is Tantra. Incense is orris root, gardenia, damiana. Minerals are carnelian, moonstone, and coral. The petals are the 6 petals. Animals are makara, fish, and sea creatures. The archangel is Gabriel. The chief operating force is the attraction of opposites. You are water, the essence of all forms, yet formless. You are the point from which each direction flows, and you are the flow. You are the one that feels. You are the one that moves. You are the one that embraces the other. From the vast depths of ebb and flow, you reach, you touch. Sensation flows into your hands, sensations known to none but you. extending the legs out, maybe stretching the arms overhead. Inhale deeply and exhale with a sigh. And again, when you feel ready, pressing the palms into the mat or gently rolling to your right, slowly come up into a seated position. And so our third chakra is in our belly, and it's our seat of fire. So we're going to do a Kundalini type movement here to get the fire going. You could also do Kalabati breathing if you'd like, with really pumping the stomach in and out. I'm trying to keep this a little bit more gentle though, but this is going to create that opening, and that heat will build up a little bit. I'm borrowing this from a good friend, Sukha Prakash, who teaches Kundalini yoga over at West End Yoga Studio. She's amazing. So inhale, extend the arms up. And I know you can't see my fingers here, but I'm pointing my fingers, interlacing my fingers, pointing my index fingers toward the ceiling. And we're creating big circles across the ceiling, and your eyes can be closed. And then begin to make those circles smaller and smaller, and keep reaching up through your spine. And as the circles become smaller and smaller, we're activating this chakra deep in our belly until you can't make any more circles. Right, so they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller, elongating the spine. And when the circles get so small that you can't create any more, take a nice deep inhalation, and then exhale, release the arms down. Pausing here with the eyes closed, just feeling that energy from the base of the spine moving up through your spine. And again, still keeping the eyes closed. Inhale, extend the arms up, interlace the fingers, point the index finger, and making circles in the opposite direction. Again, really big circles along the ceiling, or like you're drawing circles on the ceiling, making them smaller and smaller. Just feeling that energy flow up the spine. Inhaling, creating that space, lengthening the spine as the circles get smaller and smaller, until you can't make any more circles. Inhaling up, and exhale, release the hands down. And keeping the eyes closed, palms resting on the knees. Chakra 3. Sanskrit name is Manipura. Meaning is lotus gem. The location is the navel to solar plexus. Element is fire. Outer form is plasma. The function is will, power, assertiveness. Inner state is laughter, joy, and anger. Malfunction can be ulcers, diabetes, hypoglycemia, digestive disorders. The color is yellow. Seed sound is Ram. Vowel sound is Ah. Petals are 10. The planets are Mars and also the Sun. Metal is iron. Food is starches. Corresponding verb, I can. Herbs are dragon's blood, sandalwood, saffron, musk, cinnamon, and ginger. Minerals are amber, topaz, yellow citrine, quartz. The animals are the ram. Sense is sight. Archangel is Michael. The chief operating force is combustion. The fire has burned high, and the coals now glow with warmth. Exhilarated, your body relaxes. A smile plays on your lips. Your hands are at peace with the strength they have carried, and you again return to the gentle breathing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Slowly allow your eyes to open. Inhale deeply and exhale with a sigh. The pose we'll be taking for our fourth chakra, our heart chakra, will be a chest opening. So you may use the bolster, or if you choose, taking those 2 blocks and a pillow or a blanket. Again, so that your head has support. And coming into your pose so that the chest is lifted. Once you're in that pose, again allowing the eyes to close. Returning your awareness to your breath. Feeling the lifting of the heart. So our fourth chakra, the Sanskrit name is Anahata. The meaning is unstruck. The location is the heart. Element is air. Outer state is gaseous. The function is love. Inner state, compassion and love. The glands are the thymus. Malfunction may include asthma, high blood pressure, heart disease, lung disease. The color is green. Seed sound is lam. Petals are 12. Celestial bodies is Venus. Metal is copper. Corresponding verb is I love. Sense is touch. Yoga path is Bhakti Yoga. Herbs for incense are lavender, jasmine, orris root, yarrow, marjoram, and meadowsweet. Minerals are emerald, tourmaline, jade, rose quartz. Animals are antelope, birds, and dove. The archangel is Raphael. The chief operating quality is equilibrium. Deep within each person, find the heart. Everywhere around you, find the heart. Deep within ourselves, we find the heart. Every time we touch the heart. Like you, they laugh and cry and play, ceaseless rhythm through each day. Feel the heart so like your own, hoping, healing, breathing, feeling. Let there be no sound of striking, only that of love and liking. Each unto the dance of love that joins the earth to worlds above and joins ourselves unto each other. each one seen as sister, brother. Within our hearts the seeds of peace lie awaiting sweet release. Upon the winds of change they fly, as deep within our hearts we cry, Anahata, 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 the sound of love. Slowly allow your eyes to open. Inhale deeply and exhale. Taking your time, pressing the palms into the mat, gently rolling up or rolling to your right, coming into a seated position. For our fifth chakra, you may just sit comfortably with the eyes closed for a moment as I read to you about the fifth chakra. The Sanskrit name is Vishuddha, meaning is purification. The location is the throat. Element is sound. The function is communication and creativity. Our inner state is synthesis of ideas into symbols. Outer manifestation is vibration. The glands are the thyroid, the parathyroid. Malfunction may be sore throat, stiff neck, colds, thyroid problems, or hearing problems. The color is bright blue. Sense is hearing. Seed sound is hum. Petals are 16, all the Sanskrit word vowels. Planet is Mercury, metal is mercury, foods are fruits. Corresponding verb is I speak. Yogic path is mantra yoga. Herbs for incense are frankincense, benzoin, and mace. Minerals are turquoise, aquamarine, celestite. Animals are elephant, bull, and lion. Chief operating quality is resonance. In the beginning, the great unmanifest became vibration in its own recognition of being, and that vibration was a sound from which all other sounds were born. It came from Brahma in his first emanation. It came from Sarasvati in her eternal answers. In their union, the sound arose and spread through all the void and filled it. And the sound became one, and the sound became many, and the sound became the wheel that turned and turned the worlds onto the dance of life, forever singing, always moving. If you listen, you can hear it now. It is in your breath. It is in your heart. It is in the wind, the waters, the tree, and the sky. It is in your own mind, in the rhythm of each and every thought. From one sound does it all emerge, and to one sound shall it return, and the sound is Om. So we are going to chant Om, so allowing your eyes to still stay closed. As we chant Om, let it resound from you. Make that vibration, feel the vibration in your chest and in your throat. Inhale. Slowly allow your eyes to open. Inhale deeply and exhale. Pose we'll be taking first, sixth chakra. It's up to you. You may take child's pose if you'd like, downward facing hero's pose, or maybe just lying on your belly. But our point of focus is our forehead. So you may choose to just lie on the belly. Maybe just rest the forehead on the back of the hands. Or again, if you'd like, coming into a child's pose, maybe allowing the forehead to rest on the block or on the mat, or the hands can be extended forward. So coming into that pose slowly and gently. Again, allowing your eyes to close, returning the awareness to your breath. Chakra 6, the Sanskrit name is Ajna, meaning to perceive, to command. The location is the center of the head, slightly above eye level. Element is light. Essential form is image. Function is seeing, intuition. The gland is the pineal gland. Body parts are the eyes, Malfunctions may be blindness, headaches, nightmares, eye strain, or blurred vision. Color is indigo. Seed sound is Om. Petals are 2. Planets are Jupiter and Neptune. Metal is silver. Foods are entheogens. Corresponding verb is I see. Yogic path is Yantra Yoga. Herbs for incense are mugwort, star anise, acacia, saffron. Minerals are lapis, lazuli, quartz, star sapphire. Animals are the owl, is the owl. All the truth can be contained by patterns in the mind retained. Red and yellow, green and blue, interlace in varied hue. Shape and form, insight revealed. Nothing can remain concealed. From inner vision reaching out, seeing truth, removing doubt. Inside we open, watch and wait, while wisdom's visions spin our fate. Illumination shows the way. Our inner light turns night to day. And though the dark shall yet return, we fear it not, for we have learned the way the dark and light combine, letting patterns be defined. Dark to light and night to day, within our minds we light the way. Slowly allow your eyes to open. Inhale deeply and exhale. And slowly making your way out of either child's pose or from the belly. And coming back into a seated position. For our 7th chakra, our final chakra, we'll be coming in to our Shavasana position, taking whatever comfortable position feels good for you, whether you're lying flat or on a bolster, maybe gently covering yourself up with a blanket, just allowing the entire spine to be flat on the floor, legs extended, arms resting by the sides with the palms facing up. Just taking a moment to allow the spine to sink into the mat. Closing the eyes, allowing yourself this stillness. The seventh chakra, Sanskrit name is Sahasrara. The meaning is thousandfold. Location is top of the head. The element is thought. Manifestation is information. Personal function is understanding. Psychological state is bliss. The glands are the pituitary glands. Malfunctions may be depression, alienation, confusion, boredom, apathy, inability to learn. The color is violet to white. There is no seed sound. The petals are infinite. Planet is Uranus. And the metal is gold. The foods are none or fasting. Corresponding verb is to know. Yogic path is meditation. Herbs for incense are lotus and gutta cola. Minerals are diamond and amethyst. So allow your energy to be grounded and centered. Imagine a bright disk of white light floating directly above your head, from which you can draw each color. Let the first color be red, pulling it down through your crown chakra, down through your whole spinal column, and filling up the first chakra with a vibrant red color. Hold that color in your first chakra for a few moments. Notice how your body feels with this color. Does it like it? Does it feel energized and comfortable? Now return to the area above the crown chakra and pull orange light out of the white disc. Run it down through your body, noticing what effect this color has on you. Bring it down to your second chakra and fill your belly with a vibrant orange color. Return to the crown and find a golden yellow light to pull through the body down to the third chakra. Imagine a warm glow coming out of your body at the solar plexus, with rays streaming through each part of the body, filling and warming it. As the third chakra has to do with energy distribution throughout the body, these rays are important for spreading the sense of inner fire. Now we come to the heart, going back to the white disc, pulling out the color green. Feel this color wash over you. Bring with it a sense of love and affinity for the world around you. See it as a warm emerald glow around your heart. Next, reach into the white disc for the color blue, pulling it down into the throat chakra. Allow it to soothe your throat as well as relax your arms and shoulders. Feel the blue rays extend all around your throat, communicating with all that is around you. back into that white disc. We come to the third eye itself, usually a deep indigo blue. Pulling this color from the disc, feel the coolness of it as it bathes your third eye. Allow it to wash any foreign images away, cleansing and soothing your inner screen. Lastly, the crown chakra is seen as a vibrant, bright violet color. Feel this violet light streaming into your crown chakra, energizing and balancing each of the chakras. Check all of the chakras to see if they are retaining their colors. Take a glimpse of your whole body and see if you can see it as a continuous rainbow. As you check over your body, notice which colors are the strongest or brightest. Notice how the different colors felt, which ones were more nourishing or energizing. The colors that felt the most welcome probably represent energies that you need most at this time. The colors that felt the least welcome represent areas that you typically avoid or where there may be difficulty. Pale or washed out colors represent weak areas. Strong colors, places of strength and solidity. Play internally with these colors until they feel balanced to you. This helps to balance the aura as well. Pausing here for a moment, allowing yourself to feel that peace, allowing the energies to maybe intermingle or be released. And just know that wherever you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything about you is perfect. Everything about you is right. May you all feel safe and protected, happy and peaceful, healthy and strong, and may you live all of your days with ease. Namaste.